Hi, I'm Chelsea, and this is how to make my signature fresh squeezed orange juice dark chocolate cheesecake. It is a big favorite with everybody, so I figured it was time I finally share the recipe. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our dark chocolate chips, and our candy bar, which is a Lindt Excellent Orange. It's intense orange. You're definitely going to want that. It adds a ton of flavor. So we're just going to go ahead and pop that into a small saucepan with our fresh squeezed orange juice and orange zest. And we're going to start to let that melt, keeping a close eye on it because you don't want the chocolate to burn. So we're just going to let that cook, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our cream cheese, which I like to cube up. It helps it get to room temperature much faster, and it's much easier to work with when it's softer. So to our cream cheese we're going to add our eggs. We're going to add our sugar. We're going to add vanilla and just a touch of sour cream. And I never make cheesecake recipes without sour cream anymore. I did it once and it tasted amazing. So now, the way I do it. Okay, and then we are going to take our mixer here. And the most important thing with cheesecake is you want to make sure all your temperature of every ingredient is room temperature. The colder things are, the quicker it's going to mess things up, and you won't get a smooth, creamy consistency, which is what you really want. So this is almost melted, so we're just going to keep our eye on that. And while we're watching that, we're going to come over here and we're going to begin using the mixer to incorporate all of our other ingredients together. So I can get these meters on. You just want to mix it until everything is smooth and creamed together really well. You don't want any chunks of cream cheese or anything like that. And our chocolate is just about melted, and it's going to be really glossy and really tasty because you mix the fresh squeezed orange juice and the zest right in, which is essentially how I'm guessing they make the Lindt one. Okay, so when your melted chocolate is done, we're just going to take our spatula and just pour it right into our cream cheese mixture. It doesn't matter that it's hot because cheesecake's going to cook and it's going to be hot anyway. Alright, so make sure you get all that tasty, delicious chocolate. And then we're just going to go back to mixing that right in. When you're done, you get this really smooth, rich, chocolatey goodness. You can see all the little bits of the orange in it from the chocolate that we added, and also from the zest that we freshly scraped, which is awesome. So we're just going to give it one last good mix around and make sure that we got everything incorporated, and then I'm going to go ahead and take a 10-inch pie plate, which I've lined with just a little bit of water on the bottom just to help it cook evenly once it's in the oven. I'm going to take our 9-inch pre-made crust and just pop that in the center, and then we're just going to go ahead and fill up our tasty cheesecake. Kind of hiding it with a bowl here, but it's delicious. Look at it. It's all coming out. It's so tasty. And then what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and take this and pop it in the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes, or until the center's about almost set. And you'll know that because when you move it in the oven, your center won't jiggle around at all. So then we're just going to go ahead and pop it right into the oven and let it bake. And then when it's finished, you're going to want to let it sit out for about a half hour to cool because you want it to continue cooking all that delicious chocolatey goodness in there. And then you're going to want to put it in the fridge for at least 3 hours so that it sets perfectly and is tasty and delicious. And I recommend serving it with a huge dollop of whipped cream in the middle and some fresh orange slices. And I really hope you like this recipe. Everybody else does. And you're welcome.